Spending money feels good, almost too good. You buy something small and instant happiness floods in. A coffee, a gadget, a new outfit. For a moment it feels like life just makes sense. But then the excitement fades. And you're left wondering, why do I keep doing this? Why do I feel guilty even when I shouldn't? Why do I look at my bank account and feel regret creeping in? Why does joy disappear so fast? The truth is, your brain is wired to respond to rewards. Every purchase gives a tiny hit of dopamine, the same chemical that lights up when you eat, exercise, or connect with someone you love. It's addictive, even when the thing you buy doesn't truly make you happy. That temporary high feels good, but it disappears quickly, leaving your mind craving the next purchase. We call it retail therapy, but it's really emotional spending. You're not shopping because you need something. You're shopping to feel something, to escape boredom, to numb stress, to prove to yourself or others that you have it together, and often you're not even aware of it. The habit becomes automatic. You swipe your card without thinking, scrolling through stores or apps late at night, convincing yourself it's harmless. Here's the sneaky part. Retailers know this. They design stores, apps, and ads to trigger your brain. Bright colors, limited time offers, only 3 left in stock. Every click, every scroll, every beep is crafted to make you want it now. Marketing isn't just selling a product, it's selling a feeling that you didn't even know you were missing. But spending isn't inherently bad. Money is a tool. It can provide comfort, security, and freedom. The problem begins when emotion drives your wallet more than purpose or plan. Impulse purchases, constant upgrades, and trying to keep up with others slowly erode your financial health. You might be earning more than ever, but somehow it never feels like enough. The rich don't just make more money, they control their spending. They know the difference between a purchase that adds value and a purchase that adds noise. They create systems for their money, not just for their work. They make conscious choices, weighing long-term satisfaction over instant gratification. Controlling impulses, especially when everyone else is chasing fleeting highs, is what separates those who build wealth from those who merely chase temporary happiness. Once you understand the psychology behind your spending, you can reclaim control over your money, your choices, and your future. Small changes, made consistently, can shift your habits, your mindset, and eventually your life. Because financial freedom isn't about how much you earn. It's about how consciously you spend. Your spending habits aren't just about money, they're about identity. Every time you swipe your card, you're telling yourself a story. I deserve this. This will make me happy. I'm keeping up. And those stories shape the person you become. If your purchases are impulsive, your life will feel impulsive. If your purchases are purposeful, your life will feel intentional. Think about it. Why do we splurge after a bad day? Or buy something expensive just to impress someone else? It's not about the item. It's about control, validation, and comfort. Most people never notice this cycle. They spend, feel a rush, then regret it. They repeat the pattern, thinking it's normal. It's not. It's the mind taking shortcuts to feel good. Here's another truth. Society conditions us to equate spending with success. Ads, influencers, friends, they all show the life we should be living. A flashy car, the latest phone, expensive vacations. We buy approval, we buy status. And in the process, we lose track of what truly matters. Breaking the cycle isn't about giving up money, it's about awareness. Noticing the triggers, the urges, and the stories you tell yourself. As soon as you recognize them, you can choose differently. Start small, delay that impulse purchase. Ask yourself, do I really want this? Or do I just want to feel something? Track your spending, notice patterns, and adjust. It won't be perfect, but every conscious choice compounds over time. The psychology behind money is subtle, but understanding it is powerful. You're not weak for falling into temptation. You're human. But once you see the patterns clearly, you gain control. And control is the first step toward financial freedom. Remember, your habits today shape your wealth tomorrow. Each small, deliberate decision rewires your brain. Each purchase becomes a statement about who you are, not just what you own. Master the psychology of spending, and you master more than money. You master yourself. Most people think money is just numbers on a screen, but it's really a reflection of choices, habits, and self-control. Every dollar you spend says something about who you are. Are you living deliberately or reacting to impulses? Are you building a life of freedom or feeding a temporary high? Are your purchases shaping your future or just numbing the present? The cycle of emotional spending doesn't just hurt your wallet. It drains your confidence, creates stress, and steals your peace of mind. You might not notice it now, but over months and years, the small decisions add up. Debt grows silently, opportunities vanish, and the life you imagine drifts further away. Here's the hard truth. You can't outrun your habits. You can't rely on luck or income to fix the damage. Change comes from awareness, discipline, and small, consistent actions. The rich understand this. They don't chase impulse highs. They make deliberate choices, aligned with their goals and values. They spend consciously, invest purposefully, and let their money reflect who they truly want to become. Start by examining your triggers. When do you spend impulsively? Why? Journal it. Pause before purchasing. Ask yourself, does this serve my future or just my momentary comfort? Notice patterns in your behavior. Which purchases are driven by stress, boredom, or comparison? Even small changes, repeated consistently, compound into massive improvements over time. Next, create systems that support conscious spending. Budget with intention. Track every purchase. Plan ahead. Remove temptations that derail your focus. Leave your cards at home. Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails. Delete distracting apps. Automation isn't just for saving. It's for building control over your life. Every small system you put in place reinforces discipline and clarity. Then redefine rewards. Your brain seeks pleasure now, not later. Give yourself celebrations for good financial choices, not just indulgent purchases. A small win like saving for a goal, sticking to a budget, or avoiding an unnecessary purchase is progress. Over time, these wins train your brain to value long-term gains over instant gratification. Finally, recognize that self-awareness is power. Once you see the patterns clearly, you stop being a victim of your impulses. You gain insight into your behavior, understand your triggers, and can make smarter decisions naturally. The psychology of spending is subtle, but mastering it gives you more than wealth. It gives you freedom, control, and peace of mind. Once you truly understand the psychology behind spending, everything starts to make sense. Every purchase you make isn't just money leaving your wallet. It's a reflection of your choices, your emotions, and your priorities. Every impulse, every swipe, every small indulgence has a reason behind it. And when you recognize that reason, you gain power. The moment you start seeing your habits clearly, you stop being a victim of your impulses. You notice the patterns that used to control your life. The urge to splurge after stress, boredom, or comparison loses its grip. Now spending becomes intentional. You're no longer chasing instant gratification. You pause, you think, you decide. Each dollar becomes a tool. Each choice a statement about who you want to become. It's not about depriving yourself. It's about gaining control. Control over your money. Control over your decisions. Control over the life you are building. Because the truth is, wealth isn't just numbers. It's freedom, security, and peace of mind. Small changes matter. Tracking your spending, delaying purchases, removing temptations, and automating good habits compounds over time. Every smart choice today reinforces the habits that shape your future. Every conscious decision rewires your brain to value long-term gains over temporary highs. Celebrate the wins, even the tiny ones. Skipped an impulse buy? That's progress. Saved instead of splurging? That's growth. Your brain learns to find satisfaction in deliberate action instead of fleeting, meaningless indulgence. And here's the most powerful truth. Your spending habits reflect your mindset. Change your mindset, and your habits follow. Change your habits, and your future changes. It's a ripple effect that touches every part of your life. Imagine a life where money doesn't control you, where you make choices that align with your goals, your values, and your dreams. Where you feel confident, disciplined, and free. Where your money works for you instead of you working for money. The steps are simple, but they require action. Pause before spending. Track every dollar. Question every urge. Build systems that reinforce good habits. Reward yourself for discipline. Repeat daily. It's not easy at first, but the results compound faster than you imagine. Months from now, you'll look back and wonder why you didn't start sooner. Take a moment today and commit. You will spend intentionally. You will stop being a passive consumer. You will reclaim control. Every choice you make from now on shapes the life you are creating. And the life you are creating can be extraordinary if you choose wisely. If this video helped you understand how to master your spending habits, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss insights that can transform your financial future.